What's up, everybody? It's Hakeem Profit or Ski Profit, whichever you prefer to call me. And yes, that is my real name. I am with Wager Talk. I've been betting for almost 10 years now, and I guess we're going to talk about behind the better today, so you guys can learn a little bit about myself. I'll go through these cards. I didn't cheat, just so you guys know. I'm seeing everyone for the first time.
That was really interesting. You just called
College football Saturdays or NFL Sundays? Absolutely NFL Sundays. I'm starting to get more into college, but NFL 1000%. What's the best sporting event you've ever attended? That's a really good question right there. Best sporting event I've ever attended. I'll say I really enjoyed a trip with my friends. We went to Florida. I went to Hollandale Beach, Florida. We went to a Marlins game. There was a preseason football game for the Dolphins, and then we also went to Gulfstream Park and bet horses, and we almost won the pick six. So a lot of friends that I started with in the industry were there at that event or events. And it was one of my favorite times.
There is a reason why this guy's turned into...
What's your most memorable sports bet? It's a lot of those, thousands of those. Russell Wilson, he threw the end zone pick. So I had Seattle against the Patriots. It was my first time betting $1,000. I thought they were going to win. I thought Marshawn was just going to run it in. And man, that's when you learn you have money and you think you already have it. It's already cashed. Not so fast. So that's one of my most memorable sports bets. What's the best gambling movie ever? I don't know that I've seen too many. I'm not a movie person. I spend most of my time playing sports, watching sports. So gambling movie, I don't even know if I can name one, honestly. I get shamed for my movies or my taste or lack of knowledge of movies. Other than sports betting, what's your favorite way to gamble? Horse racing, 1000%. If I could do something one day, every single day, that's very high up there on the list. Horse racing is something that I really enjoy doing. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore of people in sports betting? Mount Rushmore? I just have people that I really respect in the industry, a lot of friends I respect. This is a tough question. Questions are getting tougher. Maybe I should have cheated. Mount Rushmore people in sports betting?
Also, take a look at the theme.
If I tried to answer this, all you guys would do is laugh at me.
Out in Philly, all that and more coming up on Giants postgame live.
All right, these are my personal Mount Rushmore. So I guess it's just people that played a part in what I'm doing today. Peter Loshak, he showed me a lot about everything in sports betting, bankroll management, especially Jimmy the Bag. He gave me my first, between him and Loshak, gave me my first chance to speak on a show talking about sports betting. So absolutely Jimmy the Bag, 1000%. Kelly in Vegas, I was just putting my stuff out for everybody, and she's another person who, has a lot to do with where I am today. So I love Kelly in Vegas. I don't know how many people is even on Mount Rushmore, but we got 3 right there. I feel like that's enough. Actually, no, one more. Natalie Rystrom. She also was a part of me having my first show. So have to thank her 1000% for giving me that opportunity. Best advice for sports bettors: you won't succeed unless you bankroll manage. You just absolutely won't. So it doesn't matter if you can pick a game correctly. If you can't manage a bankroll, you're going to be a loser. So learn to bankroll manage. What's your all-time favorite sports book in Las Vegas? We'll go with the Westgate. We're here at the Westgate. I spend a lot of time here. People come to town and usually can find me here to watch the games. We'll go with Westgate. If there's a specific NFL season that comes to mind as the best, if so, when was it? Yeah, I'm not the big NFL lover like everybody else. I
think they get this one as well.
I could honestly almost care less. I'll say what comes to mind is the best for me I was a big LT fan, so we had really good seasons between him and Antonio Gates. We also had Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers. I'll say there was a season we made it really far, almost made it, and I think we lost to the Patriots. So LT being my favorite football player, that's one of my favorite seasons. I don't know what year it is. Football nerds, you guys know. Do you remember a day that was most profitable for you in sports betting? If so, what was it? Yeah, there was a day, I don't know if it was last season or the season before, I went 10-0 on the day. Absolutely killed it. So that was a really profitable day. I obviously had bigger scores as far as pick fives and horse racing or things of that nature, but to go 10-0 in one day.
My corner called them all. Texas ticked.
Do you remember your first sports bet? If so, what was it? I'll roll with this because it's the first one I remember. It was a Super Bowl. The ones you remember are either really big wins or really big losses, but this one was a loss. And I was, we won't say how old I was, but Cardinals versus Steelers. I believe I had the Cardinals, and they pretty much had won it. Like I just remember, I can't tell you the exact play, but Larry Fitzgerald has some miraculous play. He's like looking up at the scoreboard, running, he scores, and then somehow they lost. And that was the first time I had to really pay up. What's the biggest mistake you see sports bettors making today? They just don't care or don't take it seriously. It's okay. Some people want to do it, how do you call it, recreationally. Some people want to do it to actually like investing, and so just determine what you're doing. Like I said, bankroll manage, be smart with it. But that's the biggest mistake I see sports bettors making today, is not really caring enough. If you could only bet one sport for the rest of your life, what would it be? You know, I have a challenger right now. Any other time it would be basketball 1,000%. But tennis is starting to look kind of nice lately. I love tennis, so tennis is giving me the runner-up. It'll be basketball for now, but tennis close second. I guess that's behind the better. Once again, I'm Hakeem Profit. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah, hopefully you got to learn a little bit about myself.
Had it with Phil Cousy.